Hey ladies, and welcome to this week's blog, where this week I want to share with you 3 money hacks that have completely transformed my finances and allowed me to 10x my net worth. So money, for a lot of the women that I speak to week in, week out, is a big hang up, a really big focal point, a really big source of stress. So I wanted to share with you a part of my journey in terms of what I've implemented and has completely transformed my financial state. So I started off being fairly rocky with money. It would come in, but then it would just disappear. It would go off to all different sources. I had a lot of emotion around it. I had a lot of struggle around worth and deserving and receiving, etc., etc. So these hacks are specifically designed to allow you to take the emotion out of money, because that's the only way it's ever going to be handed to you, more so. So basically, the universe is never going to hand you anything that you can't deal with. And if you're not dealing with the money you've currently got, it is not going to hand you any more money. So these hacks are designed to, again, take the emotion out, put you back in control, and really allow you to build that wealth and receive openly. So number one, for the hacks that have transformed my financial situation, is organize yourself. I can't tell you how many women I'm speaking to, whether it's in their business or their personal life, that have no organization around their money. They don't know what goes out when, or what goes out where, or how much goes out per month or per week, or anything around it. Again, if you're not handling what you've got already, you're not going to be handed any more. So get really clear on what goes out, when it goes out, where you're perhaps overspending, etc. But just get super clear on your bills, your monthly expenditures, business and personal, and you can keep those separate for clarity's sake as well. And when you've got that organization around it, all of a sudden everything becomes sequential, it becomes linear. And the system that I use is a combination of T. Harv Eker's Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. I've mentioned this book before, it is phenomenal. And also a seminar that I did with MJB Seminars called Mastermind and Money. And it's all about having a purpose for your money. So when that money comes in, you filter it to different accounts. So it doesn't just sit there in your choice account or whatever you call it. It's filtered into different accounts. First of which is an increasing asset, which is your pay yourself save, which is basically an investment fund. So that doesn't get touched. That's your save fund. That's only going to be money that's put into making you more money. Secondly is your fund fund. So that's a percentage of your income for you that you are going to have just purely for you. That's for your frivolities, your fun, etc. And then under that comes your tax. It comes your tithe money. It comes what you want to give, what you want to contribute. And under that comes anything else, food, etc., like personal development funds, whatever it is that you have. These are all separate bank accounts. And then finally at the bottom comes your bills. This has to be the order of things. Bills come last. Because how many times have you found that the bills get paid first and there's nothing left for you? When there's a higher order of things, you being at the top of that order, then the money starts to build. There's a purpose, there's organisation, and having all the money into different accounts, you know what's going when, etc. No emotion. I can't tell you how often I used to look at my bank account and there'd be money gone and I'd be like, Jesus, I didn't know that was going to go then. It wasn't due to go then, or there's more than I expected. So much emotion around it. Again, you're not going to be handed anything that you can't handle. Handle what you've got. So start off the system by, first read T. Harv Eker's Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. It's amazing. And then just start out the system, splitting your income, knowing what needs to go where and when. And it takes the emotion out of it. It's organisation. And also because your money's now got a higher purpose, it's going to flow to you much more easily. So secondly, and I've done a live about this, so if you're not on my Facebook feed, please add me as a friend. I love to share with you guys and connect with you guys. So secondly is to treat money as if you were in a relationship with it. If your money was in a relationship with you, would it want to stay with you? Do you give it the attention and the time it deserves, or do you just push it in a corner and never give it the time of day? Do you just hope that it'll sort itself out while you just look the other way? Or are you actually giving it the attention, the time, the love, the appreciation that it deserves? Now, I'm not saying that money is everything, but the more gratitude you have for the money that you've got, the more love you give it, the more organisation you have around it, the better it will treat you in return. So treat money as if you're in a relationship with it, or as if it's your coach. It can be teaching you a lot about where your emotions lie, about where you've got certain charges around things, and just look at it as that. Again, it dulls the emotion around it and it allows you to handle what you've got and therefore handle more as well. And then finally, a manifesting technique. So now you know what is going out when, what's going out monthly, business, personal, etc. You can determine what you want to receive. So say for instance, if my expenditure is $5,000 a month, and I know that my number that I want to draw in and I will draw in and is my non-negotiable for this month will be 10,000, then I hold that number in my mind. I know where it's going, I know that it's got a higher purpose, I know what's going to be done with it and what's going to be achieved with it, and I hold that number in my mind. So every morning when I wake up, I'll say, thank you for the $10,000 that came into my account this month. It is the 30th of September 2016. It doesn't matter where you're at, play that in your mind. I am receiving, I'm open to receive. This is the amount that I have received. Remember, the universe is going to respond to your energetic blueprint. So when you focus on having received that money already, it shows up in your life. It's as simple as that. But when you focus on wanting the money and needing the money, energetic blueprint, wanting, needing, all of a sudden, that's what you're attracting. More wanting, more needing, more stress. So focus on the number that you want to attract and hold it in your mind. Every day when you wake up, before you go into bed, whenever, thank you for receiving $10,000 this month. It is the 30th of the month, 31st of the month, whatever. But hold the number in your mind. So they are my 3 tips for helping you to overcome that old stuff about money and build your net worth as well. These have really transformed my life, basically, and really allowed me to step up and receive when I previously couldn't. So number 1, organize your money. Organization is absolutely key. The higher purpose it's got, the more you're going to receive. Number 2, treat money as if you are in a relationship with it. Give it the time of day. Check in on it every day. Give it the love that it deserves, the appreciation that it deserves, etc., etc. And then finally, know what you want to receive. Leave yourself open to it. Be grateful as if you've got it already and hold that number in your mind, and I guarantee you'll have a massive shift in your finances. So they're my 3 tips, my money hacks that have allowed me to transform my finances and 10x, literally 10x my net worth in the matter of 18 months. So massive shifts, and of course, it all starts internally. It all starts with what you're putting out there. So utilize these. The power is in the implementation. The more you action these, the more habitual they'll become, and the easier it will be for you to build your wealth as well. So money, as I said, can be a thing of big hang-ups, or it can be a vehicle that allows you to do all these amazing things that you want to do with your life and contribute in the ways that you want to contribute as well. So utilize it as the amazing tool that it is. Build your net worth by utilizing these hacks, and please, please, please let us know how you go. We're always super keen to hear from you guys and just connect with you as well. So this week, 3 money hacks that will transform your finances when you implement. So enjoy the implementation, enjoy the process of learning, of changing, of growing, and let us know how you go. Loads of love, guys. I'll see you on next week's blog. And in the meantime, live empowered and be inspired.